What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Hustle Kitchen podcast. Today we have a special guest who flew in all the way from China, crypto mining manufacturers, Marine King, Kyrie, and we have Ahmed in the house from Domine. So we talk everything about crypto, manufacturing, China, and even shredded ducks. Okay, guys, so today's podcast, we have Ahmed and Kyrie. We are coming all the way from China.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah.
It's not often we get guests from China.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen people from China and Bahrain at all, to be honest.
Well, I've had a few clients.
Chinese guys in
Really?
Bahrain?
Okay.
I just found that there aren't that many Chinese people. I don't come across many Chinese people in Bahrain, personally. Well, I don't know.
I mean, I think it's percentage-wise, it's more brown.
Yeah, but
Surprisingly, he's the first Chinese I
yeah.
met, to be honest. In Bahrain, at least, yeah. He's the first.
Yeah.
So before we get into it, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Bahrain.
It's pretty nice. I think, this country, I think people are really friendly. And the sightseeing are amazing too. And, the food, everything is, left a good impression on me.
Oh, really? Where did you go?
Yeah. Sorry?
Where did you go?
Trent. Actually, I think because Ahmed told me that this restaurant is has a traditional Bahrain food, so I think we can have a try. But I think super good.
By the way, that's the number one place I take any guest that comes who's never been to Bahrain before. I'm like, tikka. It's the go-to. It's the go-to move.
I think this is always the question: is where's your favorite tikka place? I think everyone has the debate. Like, where's your favorite tikka place?
I have to say Turin these days.
Turin.
Okay.
Really?
Because of the different sauces and stuff.
Turin, they've upped their game recently.
Have you guys been to Mazmiz?
No.
Not yet.
Yeah.
There's Sabr Ayoub.
Mazmiz.
That one is...
Yeah, so
the classics.
I mean, not being weird or anything, but there's the places that are very hole in the wall and questionable, maybe.
There's hidden gems in hole in walls.
I'm not saying there's not hidden gems. I'm just saying there's also a nicer version of it. Where it's less risky, maybe.
Yeah. But that's the beauty of it. We go to these spaces. It's.
I'm gonna take you to Mazmiz. I'm gonna see your smile. I'm gonna record you. So good.
All right, so let's kick it off. By the way, so Ahmed, founder of Domine, selling crypto machines in Bahrain, and you are supplying this crypto machine. So what is the relationship here between you guys?
Actually, the first time I have been came to us since I think it's last year of September, and since that time till now, we are always do the miners trading business. Since almost 1 year, right? Yeah. So we build a lot of a great relationship and the friendship with each other. So I think because right now I think it's a good time to come to see him and see what exactly the market in the Middle East. So this time, okay.
Okay. So did you go to other places in the Middle East, or was it just Bahrain?
Yeah, I think before I reached Bahrain, I also went to Dubai and see. So I think Middle East really is a good market for. It's better, before I doing business. It's better for I believe the real I saw, the reality I saw. So I come here. Yeah.
Interesting.
And also, other than that, they've helped us not only just with the mining, it's also selling the repairing the miners, and if there's any problem we have with the mining machines, they also it's because the level of maintenance in Bahrain, maintenance and just repairing machines in Bahrain and China is just worlds apart. So
what do you mean?
Because with them, they're dealing with the volume of machines they are dealing with over there, I think, is much more than we were dealing with in Bahrain. So they have much more experience when it comes to selling machines.
Yeah.
And that's where at least we are getting their experience, and we're just trying to leverage their experience with the machines we have in Bahrain and just using that.
How did you guys meet, by the way?
It was random. It was just me. Yeah, it was back then. There were you could still speak to the mining suppliers on Alibaba. So I was just going through them one by one. I was like, let me just find these suppliers that are actually that they're reliable.
Yeah.
So then I spoke to him. He's like,
on the chat?
Yeah. So I was on the chat. Then the first thing he told me was video call. I was like, that's the one I want. Just look at supplier, because he went on a video call and he spoke and everything. And
okay. So is that part of your criteria when you're meeting? Because obviously for us here, there's some uncertainty dealing with someone in another country, but you've got the same thing, all these randoms contacting you. How do you qualify them?
Yeah. I think because a lot of customers come to us because, but most of them, like 19%, they don't believe us. Like
They don't believe you.
Yeah, they don't believe us because it's about the country to another country.
Yeah.
So a lot of customers would like to say when I send the money to them, but what if they didn't send me the machine? Like
Yes.
I was a beginner, so I was being scammed. So that's a really, really big problem. But I think for the Ahmed, because the first time when we type on the chat box through Alibaba, I think it's a really, really nice person and sincere person. So I think okay, let's do a video call and talk face to face, so at least we can see each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That that's really interesting because I have that same thoughts. When I go on Alibaba, I'm like, I'm going to be scammed by this company. Not in terms of not receiving the product. I'm always worried I'm going to get a worse quality product than what I'm looking for. Like I'll be honest. Once I did buy phones from Alibaba. In the old days, it was supposed to be Nokia and BlackBerry, whatever, and they're all knockoffs and fakes. Right?
What would you expect? What was the price? Because I'm
I
pretty.
mean, it was a good price, but wait, we expect things to be cheaper in China since they're made in China. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's a big international problem. How do you start a relationship with another business in another country? Because it's always that, what am I going to do? But clearly, you guys have gone through the hard work of it. So what is your best advice to someone, let's say like a Bahraini businessman here who's managed to cross the bridge, but for others like us out there, what's the best advice to doing business with China? Like, what's your top tips? Do this, if you want to work with China.
So like the business, right?
Yeah.
Like your top 5 tips for a Bahraini business working in China.
5 tips. I think the first one is like most important problem is the trust. Okay, this is trust. And the second thing is like about the price. Of course, everyone buys something, he want to get a better price.
Yeah.
And the third thing I think is like the reliability. Like once I need to verify whether you are legal or something else. Like you need to do some investigation at least. And the fourth thing I think
I have
I feel like I'm sorry.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. I feel like the most important one is really just getting a third party to
A
just
third party.
a
Oh,
third
okay.
party. Yeah, I think a
also
third party to just check up on that company.
like someone
can you
in China.
yeah,
a
yeah,
third
in
party
China.
in China.
And there are
So who's
companies.
that?
So you've got a lot of companies. So even shipping companies, they could help you with that. So when you speak to shipping companies, they usually would go and get the stock from them or whatever thing you want to get from them, and they'll ship it to you. And usually they can verify whether that they're legit or not.
So they go physically check them.
Yeah.
check up on them.
So you can just go. You could pay that bit extra for that safety, and I'd say that's the best way. At least what. And of course, like if you're gonna go buying volume or anything from a supplier in China, there was always gonna be that risk factor. But to mitigate risk, I think always just try to get a third party involved.
Yeah.
And just pay less, I'd say, than 100%.
Makes sense. Can I ask you a question? If you give me the honest answer to this.
Oh, okay.
If a guy's Chinese in China and speaks Chinese and he comes for a product, does he get a better price than the guy speaking English that's somewhere
Oh,
else?
that's a good question.
I think it should be a former one, actually.
Sorry?
The former one. The
really?
first one, yeah.
Oh,
So he gets a better price.
Yeah.
How much of a difference?
But that's true here as well. But you say that, but that's true here as well. I am not getting the same price
But,
with someone with a Bahraini accent in a lot of places.
No, by the way, I see the same in Turkey, right? So a Turkish guy will pay way less than we would pay as foreigners, right? This is normal. I'm just curious how much of a difference it is.
Depends on which guy you pay for. Like some supplier, his price is already super high in China because he bought from other supplier, not the first-hand supplier. But for us,
The reseller.
yeah, but we are always directly do the business at the manufacturer. So that means when the manufacturer handle the machine, they will handle to our warehouse. It's not the other suppliers.
So there's businesses who are buying from just buying from a warehouse, putting a website up there,
On
never
Alibaba.
receiving these things, and just reselling at a higher. So they never touch any of this stuff. They're doing drop shipping in China.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, wow.
amazing. It's amazing, right?
Yeah,
Dropshipping
so that
in
is the
China.
reason why the different supplier always give different price on the same
Okay.
product.
So the
and
same product, you see
brand.
like
Yeah.
10, 10, 50, 1,000.
Okay,
You're like,
yeah, exactly.
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to be in touch with you to go check other products that I'm interested in. Get the Chinese price for me.
I think if we want any Chinese product, we're just gonna give them a call.
100%.
We'll just give them a call, like, yo, this
We'll give you a cut. Don't worry.
You know, it's also interesting meeting someone at the other end of that chat because you never know who you're talking to. Like, is that the picture? Did he have a real picture?
Yes, he
This
did.
is his
Yeah.
actual picture.
Yeah.
exactly.
Not like
Yeah,
10
yeah.
years ago.
I think
Yeah,
he
no.
photoshopped his picture a bit, Kai. You photoshopped your picture a bit. Did you?
Yeah, a little bit. But just like, every time.
Snapchat filter.
Most like the information, like the picture, like the video is like, post, real picture.
Yeah,
Like,
but he
yeah.
didn't put his real picture. Well, I usually speak to other suppliers that I spoke to.
Yeah.
You'd see,
Even I was on the video.
Yeah, he was. On the video. Oh, yeah, it was a.
Yeah.
But the other suppliers on Alibaba that I've dealt with before, you'd see like a hot model, a 20-year-old girl. And I'm like, this is not a supplier. There's no way.
Yeah, this is what I was asking. It's always you feel like, is this the person? I wonder what it would be like to sit across from the table from the person on the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but for me, it's like the hotter they are in the picture, like you said, the more I feel I'll get scammed.
Yes.
Like the higher the price will be.
Yeah.
Yes. 100%.
Someone's there picking random photos on the internet. No, too hot. They won't believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not trust a hot person on the other side of any sales deal anywhere.
Really? What's it saying about you then? No one's going to trust you? You're so attractive.
It's a good thing I'm not that hot. All right. So since you're the manufacturer, how big is the operation over there?
Actually, like till now, only 4 or 5 manufacturers are famous and are well known in the world. So for this all 5 manufacturers, we all did a long time like a relationship with them directly since 2018. It's already 4 years. And usually we not order like just like if, for example, if Ahmed wants one piece machine and I buy from the manufacturer. It's not like that. Every time we order the bulk order, like at least there is a required quantity, so we can get a better price.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
What, roughly, how many machines do you think you go for a year?
I think for 1 year, just like talking about the last year,
Yeah.
we almost finished, I think, 500,000 pieces machine.
500,000
Yeah.
machines.
Wow. Where is the highest buying country?
That's good.
I think should be the Russia and American.
Oh, really?
Russia.
Yeah, yes, too. But still, like since the last year to now, I think there are a lot of we receive a lot of inquiries from Middle East,
Oh, really?
from Dubai, from Bahrain, from Saudi, and even from Doha, like this country. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Interesting.
yeah.
Interesting.
Did you get other people from Bahrain other than Ahmed like contacting you? And you tell them you tell them sorry, go away, go somewhere else.
Actually, I tried it before. Like, if there is someone in Bahrain don't believe us, I would like to. Okay, I have some corporate distributor in Bahrain, so maybe you can talk with them, and even you can directly buy from them. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
makes sense for Saudi as well.
Yeah.
Because they can just drive across.
Okay, yeah.
It's the reason why it's even fine if we tell people there are suppliers out of Bahrain, because even if they buy machines in Bahrain without any support, then it's just an issue.
Yeah.
So either way, many people who buy machines will always need support from other companies, because if you're gonna mine without any experience, of course you're gonna get troubles.
Yeah.
All right, so can you give us in the non-technical I won't say you, but me, for the non-technical people,
I'm non-technical.
you're very technical. So when you say support, why do I need support?
For example, if your machine, a lot of machines, I'd say there are some parts that always not work, or machines that just they wouldn't know that their machine, for example, is running at a higher temperature, or they're just making they're just getting an AC and keeping the machine, and they wouldn't know these small details. That
So wait, you said putting AC machine. Why that sounds like the thing to do? Machine hot, puts AC. Machine cold.
No, but there's things. For example, if your machine has like one chip that's not working, your machine runs at a higher RPM, which is like the fan is just going at a higher temperature. That's gonna affect your machine long term. And it's just those tiny details that we are able to help our clients with.
Oh, okay. So wait, you monitor that?
We are going to be monitoring it soon. So right now, before whenever we make a setup for a person, we're able to see before we leave the place that the machine is running at an optimal level. But soon we are going to be making something where we are going to have like a device in their place, and we're going to be monitoring the machine all the time.
Okay, so wait, I can just buy a machine AC. It's okay then. Or no, I just let you worry about this problem.
You can do that, exactly. That's a much better way of doing it. So there are
It's
people.
my option.
Yeah, but anyways, there's just like, for example, if they buy the machine from us, they're not going to have to pay for that service. It's just that service is included with the machine.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's
So
go ahead.
Sorry, it's included. So if I buy a machine from you, the
Yeah.
servicing package is included.
It's
It's like
included.
buying a car and getting 5 years service
Yeah.
or warranty
So you need to buy a machine from him for me.
to give you the service. No, but is that how your business model works? So if someone does buy a machine, they don't have to worry about it anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's that, but the better way I'd say of mining is just go through hosting, because right now with the hosting we're coming up with prices that is almost the same as the price of you putting the machine at home.
Sorry, when you
What?
say hosting,
Yeah,
what
what?
do you mean?
Hosting is when you take your machine, when you buy a machine from us, we're gonna keep it in our warehouse where we're gonna monitor it, we're gonna do everything. So we're just gonna run it for you. And you're going to be paying us approximately. So the deal that we're trying to get through is we're going to make people pay approximately 69 BD a month,
And
69 to 70 BD a month.
Okay.
And if you're going to run a machine at your place, even at if your electricity subsidized or not, you're going to probably be paying the same amount if you're going to add a machine and an AC. So a lot of people, I'd say, if you're going to buy a machine, we could host it, or even other people can host it because it's much better. Because a lot of people ruin their machines.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of machines are getting ruined because people are just keeping machines.
Ruin how?
Either because it's, even right now it's summer, temperature is scorching hot, and people just can't manage the heat.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you're like the bank.
Basically.
We're trying to be the bank.
Because I just heard bank.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I give you money and then I just regularly get back money and I don't have a headache. Your bank.
Yeah.
And you send him the parts for free when they get damaged?
Yeah, of course we can.
Yeah,
Sorry,
so you got some warranty.
There's a
on this.
warranty,
Yeah,
of
there
course.
is.
I've just got a question more about this bank thing. So, okay, so if I go to actual bank and I'm like, let's say an average machine, let's say I want to spend, I don't know, what, 1,500? Let's say I spend 500 BD. All right. How much am I going to make if I put 500 BD in the bank?
In Bahrain?
Yeah.
Zero.
What do you mean?
No, honestly, you make a couple of dinars.
Wait, what do you mean a couple of It's just a couple of dinars?
What's the percent?
If you're-
What's the interest rate?
if you're
It's not
getting,
even
no,
1%?
right now there are some good fixed deposits. So if
In
you
Bahrain?
leave, yeah.
Like Gem.
So
How much?
the best one I saw is 5%.
As a fixed deposit.
As a fixed
So
deposit.
how much is that at the end of the
5%
year?
yearly. So if you're going to get 500 BD,
So
you're going to
that's
get 5 BD.
5 BD. Okay, wait. How much would that be in China?
no,
If I
that's
make 5 BD in the
25
bank?
BD.
25 BD, sorry about
I
that.
make 25 BD.
25
in a
BD.
year.
In 1 year, so I make 25 BD
So
in
I
my
was
bank.
right. You make like 2 dinars a month.
Okay. So how much would I make in China in a bank? If I put my 500 into the bank, how much would I make at the end of the year?
I think it should be lower.
Lower?
What's the interest rate in China?
I think only like if you put a bank like a Bank of China, I think should be for 1 month should be the 2%.
2%.
No, no, I'm saying 5% yearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, yearly. And this offer is not really for a lot of people. This is if you got like
So,
a
all right.
bit of lost time.
So I've spent 500 BD and I get my 25 BD at the
Yeah.
year end.
So
All
you
right.
can fill up your car 5 times.
But I come to Domine.
Five times.
isn't it?
Twice. Come on.
Depends on what car you have.
Yeah. My car's 15 BD, so
15 BD to fill up your car?
But
Yeah.
start putting Jayed, not Mumtaz.
I wish.
All right. So that's 25. And what am I going to get with you?
Well, depending on the machine you're going to get. Sometimes you
For
can still
500 BD, any same example.
500. It depends on the machine.
We're an idiot. Like Ahmed, here's 500 dinars. Do
Make
what you
me-
got to do.
give me
Make
money.
money.
Make
Give me
money.
money.
Okay.
That's as far as my interest will go in this, by the way. Like,
Okay.
I would literally do that.
So honestly, at this current market, because market is down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good. I want to talk about that. The
People
market
are-
is down.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we'll
So-
get to that. We'll
Yeah.
get to that.
So market is down.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are just afraid of buying machines, but there's one thing people should know at this point. If you're going to be mining now, you're getting more coins.
What?
Because it's cheaper.
'cause-
Because coins are cheaper.
Because the coins are cheaper, you're making more coins. Yes, you're making less money, but you're getting more coins. So, for example, if the market just goes back to that bull run and you're gonna get big amounts of money, even if it goes back to the previous price, you're gonna make a lot more than you'd expect.
So am I making 25 BD in my year?
So if you're making 20, so in your year, for example, right now at this current market
With
rate,
my 500.
yeah, with your 500, you could say you're gonna make 400 BD at the end of this year.
Right. Okay, so let's just go.
Yeah.
Let's just do that a bit more slowly.
Yeah,
because that doesn't sound very believable. I would
Yeah.
say to most.
No,
I've
no,
got
no.
my traditional bank, 25 BD,
Yeah,
and in a down market.
yeah. No. I'm saying 400 BD total. So you're gonna still be down 100 BD.
Oh, so I'm down 100 BD.
You're gonna be down 100 BD.
But
So I'm
next
a
year you'll be
negative.
in profit.
But next year you're gonna be in profit.
Okay.
That's if you're gonna go with machines and the market stays at the current rate.
Okay.
Market goes up, we don't know. Market goes down, we don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if market goes down, there's always that small detail where you're gonna get more coins.
Oh, okay. Because this is what. So how long is this machine going to work for?
It's gonna work for 4 years, 5 years.
So for 5 years. So
Yeah.
my one-time purchase, boom, sitting in my bank.
Yeah.
5 years, it's going to just be giving me money.
Yeah.
So that would be what 125 BD in the bank.
Why?
5 years.
2,500 dinars in the bank, based on
No, not your bank. Bank. Bahrain
Oh,
bank.
yeah, the Bahrain bank. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bahrain, in 5 years, 100.
Then you've
125,
you've made the first installment on your car for 1 month.
Yeah.
So you got petrol 5 times or 1 installment?
So I've done that in my traditional way, but I've hedged all my risk.
Yeah.
I've got no risk, but I'm trying to, or I've done this and my new bank, my fancy bank, I'm gonna
Crypto bank.
It's a crypto
just
bank.
every year I'm just going to get money.
Yeah.
This doesn't sound legal.
Well,
Is it?
it is legal. In Bahrain, it's legal.
And it's fine to do.
Yeah, it's fine to do.
Interesting. All right. So how do you describe this to people other than I'm just giving away money?
So how would you like, for example,
Sell it.
sell the machine?
Yeah.
Like
Why should someone buy your machine?
Yes.
why?
Why should people buy the machine?
I'm a customer. Why should I buy a machine from you?
I think you can talk regard it as investment, just easy understanding. Like if, for example, right now you buy a Bitcoin machine, and then it will, because the hash rate, the types of model, like what time it can mine, how many coins, it's confirmed. Like right now, you buy one machine and it can mine 1 coins, and which means you already got the price, got the profit, like what is the price of right now, the Bitcoin?
It's like 23,000.
23,000. Okay, you already got the 23,000.
How long does it take for me to get that 1 coin?
I'm just for example.
As an example, yeah. So I buy a machine for that 1 coin. How long will it take to get that?
Right now,
Yeah.
For there's an example of it. So in 1 year, if you have like an S19
Yeah.
Pro, you get like 0.3 coins per in a year.
Yeah.
0.3 Bitcoin in 1 year. So if you're gonna get through, and that machine is currently, the price of it, at least I'm gonna give you, is 1,900. Sorry, 2,000. So approximately 2,000 BD, I'd say. And it gives you an approximate. I might be lying. But from what I remember, it was 0.3 or 0.2
Which is around 10,000 dinars at the moment, approximately.
dollars. I'd say
You
dollars.
said $23,000.
$23,000.
Which is 10,000 dinars approximately. 8,000, let's say. It's 0.3 of that. So you can make like 3 grand back.
Yeah.
Then,
Wait,
yeah. And the machine's 2
I
grand.
might be wrong. Wait, the math doesn't make sense now to me.
I got lost a minute ago. I'll be honest. People start saying 0.3, 0.8.
So no,
My
like
eyes glazed
So
over.
no, but what he basically means is the amount of coins you get per machine is almost set, unless there's drastic movements in the market.
Okay.
Why is the amount of coins set? What is it set by?
That's a good question. Someone's in a room somewhere.
Like, is it hardware, power, processing? Like, what is it? Why is it set?
So like 3 things affect it's mining difficulty,
yeah.
it's your machine's hash rate, and just one last small detail, which is like your rejection rate, which is not really big.
Actually, you can like if people want to buy this miners, like we can usually we would like to do like a return of the investment. It's a time Because right now, if you just like Ahmed told, because if you do mining, there are a lot of factors can influence the miner's income. For example, the hash rate model. Of course, the bigger hash rates can mine the more coins in the same time compared with a lower hash rate model. And the second one is like the coin price right now. Right now, for example, the S19, the return of the investment this period is, for example, is 2 years.
To get your money back.
Yeah, to get it. Like you buy this miner for $3,000, and after 2 years you can earn the $3,000. After excludes every extra fee, like the electricity, like the maintenance, like this.
So why are you guys selling these machines?
But you know,
why don't you just keep them?
But let me tell you one thing. For example, last year, the Bitcoin reached 69,000. I think 69. You know what's the price of the one S19, the same model I talked before?
How much?
11,000.
Well,
Even more.
I want
even more.
I want to understand this. I want to understand this.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like there's a bit of a weird thing going on. So it's like the hardware is the hardware, regardless of the price of this coin.
Yeah.
It's not like the plastic or the silicon costs more now, but you just increase the price based on demand.
Of course, this is market.
Capitalism?
Yeah,
That
because
is pure capitalism.
Isn't it just exactly what capitalism is? More people want your thing, the price goes up.
It says demand supply. Is that what it is?
Is that not it?
Actually,
price
it
of the coin.
depends on two sides. Like the first is manufacturer. Of course, because the coin's price rise, the manufacturer will rise their price too. And on the market, because people are saying, oh, that's the coin price is super high. And they just calculate how much money they can get for me for 1 month. They say, oh, it's a good investment. I can earn a lot of things on it. And requirement, the demand is increasing too. So that makes the price of the miner go up. Yeah, go up.
So the higher the price of the coin,
Yeah.
the more you charge for the machine.
Yes.
So
exactly.
whoever's listening out there, the market is obviously in a turmoil. It's gone down to crap, right? So if you're going to buy at all, if you ever thought about buying a crypto mining machine, you need to buy it right now because that's probably the cheapest you're going to get. It can only go up from here unless the market goes down even further. But let's say it doesn't.
But let's say
These guys are going to charge you more next year when the coin goes up.
But I think
So buy it now.
Let's have a. We were talking about this
I
before.
like that sales pitch.
You were saying like
I thought I'd give it a crack.
even if the market
But he's
does
just
go
stabbing
down,
it.
even if the market does go down, I mean, unless you believe every market around the planet's going to crash forever, it's going to go back up. Yeah. Like it's never going to be down forever. It's unprecedented in any part of human history for that to happen. So it's going to go up. At some point.
The way I look at it is, for example, right now the market's down. And the reason why it's the best time to buy, not because it's just going to go up. We can't guarantee that. But you're buying it at a time where it's really low. Yes, it could go lower. But you're still getting it at an amazing price because 2 years from now, 3 years from now, most likely, historically speaking, markets will always rise back up. So that's why we're saying, even if you're buying it right now, 3 years down the line, 4 years down the line, you are buying it at a time where it's at a very big low. And if it could go lower, it's fine. Nobody's going to catch it when it's at its lowest.
I mean, if you're lucky people.
If you're lucky. But you're buying it at a time where it's really low.
Yeah.
Because as he was saying, the machine last year, the S19, for example, last year, right now, it's approximately $3,000,
Okay.
$2,000.
And last year it was
11,000,
11,000.
$12,000.
And this thing's making the same amount of coin every month, regardless of that
same
price.
Same.
So if you look at it as a long term,
No, actually, right now it's making more coins.
it's making more.
Because
More
it's
coins.
cheaper.
Because the hash rate is down.
What is a hash rate, by the way? I have to ask this question.
What's a hash rate?
I mean, I hear it all the time, but like, what does it actually mean? Like, what is a hash rate of
You
a
want to say it?
machine? Do you know what a hash rate is?
I absolutely know, but I'd like to let him say it first.
yeah, I'm sure.
The hash rate actually is like easy to understand. For example, it's like the ability for the miner to like what's the time they can got for the one coin. Like if for example the hash rate is 15, of course he can get lower value coins compared with a 100 hash rate machine. That is the difference.
I still don't understand.
So, okay, I'll explain it
Maybe
more
I'm
simple.
dumb.
No. I can explain it in simpler terms. I can explain.
Like,
So,
it's okay. Use a simple way. Like,
so
Go ahead,
the
please.
simpler. So basically, in blockchain, the way everything is verified by machines, or anything if that's called proof of work. So everything is just verified by machines. The more higher hash rate you have, the quicker you verify everything. So the more quicker your machine can verify.
It's a processing power.
It's a
Yeah,
processing power.
you
Yeah.
can
So it's just
understand.
a
Why don't they just call it about processing power?
Is it
just go processing power,
is-
hash rate.
Okay, okay. So is the hash rate something physical on the machine, like on the, like a chip or something?
It's chips.
A processor.
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
physical
chips.
processor.
Yeah.
Okay, now that makes sense. So it's a processor.
Yeah.
On a random note, do any of you guys watch Westworld?
Yes. First or for
I know you don't like sci-fi. Do you watch Westworld?
transport.
Westworld series.
Nah,
Sure.
they're busy working in China, man.
I think.
I think you need to like understand to be what.
No, I think in China.
There's no Westworld? Ah, it's a shame. There was a really interesting conversation to be had about computers and robots in the future of life.
They come back to life. They come to life.
Wait till you see the latest season. It's ridiculous.
I've seen season 1. I've never gone past season 1.
Oh, you need to watch the more recent ones. It's
I should.
very pleasant. All right, so lots of different things. Which is the best machine?
right now.
I'm going to guess S19.
No.
This is my guess.
Yeah. No. You know, for like I think for the customer, like they know Bitcoin a lot.
Yeah.
From the last year, they heard about this cryptocurrency, so they think it's most reliable and the best coin in the world. So, but right now, if you're gonna do the mining business, you need to consider on the profit, like exactly how much money he can get for you. Of course, we want to buy the highest one.
But what's the secret? I know you tell everyone else that, but what's the secret one?
Like if you were going to buy a
Yeah,
machine
what would you
personally, what machine are you going to buy for yourself?
Yeah, for me, actually, I want to buy the machines from Bitcoin and Ethereum.
So not every machine can do Bitcoin.
Yeah, because you know every
'Cause the hash
miner. No. It's a hash rate is only a like capacity, you know.
Yeah.
But you know the one miners can only mine the one coin. Remember this, can only mine one coin, one type of coin.
No, it can mine different types. For example, L7 can mine.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. It's just
So
like
the-
I said.
but
the
yeah.
Cicero
So
miner, but
why-
most.
The student
Yeah,
has become the
because
master.
you know like a Glorian.
Yeah.
A Glorian, I think it should be a
What?
Glorian.
Okay, I don't understand that. A Gloria?
Yeah, a Glorian.
Algorithm.
Oh, okay.
Algorithm.
Sorry about my
It's
poor
the
English.
connection.
Yeah. Like the one miners has only one
Algorithm, yeah.
algorithm. Okay.
Yeah.
It's right.
Wait, when
It's
you
right.
say one miner, you mean one machine?
Yeah, one machine.
Is it a software thing?
Yeah, it's almost like that. You can consider it like that.
So that same machine, can you not just delete that software and put the algorithm for some other coin on it?
Yeah, because of the chips and you know how to make it, because it's already confirmed, you cannot change.
You cannot change it.
Yeah.
no.
Why they lock it?
It's not because it's a control board, and that control board would only accept the chips
Yeah.
of a certain hash board.
Why can't you just
You can
say different, change?
because it just doesn't. It won't register. So
Like
for-
a control board is like the brain, and the hash board you can like say your leg and your foot.
So-
and the brain is control the leg and foot.
Okay.
Like
a more simple way
operating
is,
like
for
this.
example, if you have a PlayStation and you have an Xbox game,
Again.
the PlayStation won't accept the Xbox game.
Okay, now I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought it was a computer. Change the software.
Make
Yeah.
different.
Format, install.
No.
No?
I wish.
Print money. Where's the on button for money?
Okay, so what you're saying is that you got to pick your machines based on what coins you want.
Yeah, and
And then you got to buy a new machine for if you want a different coin at the same time.
there are many machines that decimated the market.
What do you mean?
There's this machine called KD6, Cadena machine, and oh my god, this has caused like so last year this machine, when I wanted to get this machine, it was 3,000 BD, fairly cheap. No, I wouldn't say cheap.
That's
but,
cheap?
No, it's not cheap. It's not
These are
cheap.
crypto people.
But-
Right, I'm wondering in crypto
No,
terms.
in crypto terms, it's not bad because it made like good money. But I thought it was too risky. The coin is versatile. So this coin went from being 3,000 BD to 25,000 BD in the span of 2 months.
in 2 months.
In 2 months.
Wow.
Yeah. So this.
And then, wait, I'm waiting for and then.
Oh, but yeah. And then
Now it's like 500
and,
first.
and everybody wants to buy this miner
Yeah,
because
everyone's
it's
looking for
insane.
it.
Yeah.
That machine went from making 300 BD monthly to 5,000 BD monthly.
What?
What coin was it?
Cadena.
Cadena.
What does Cadena like? What's the backstory of Cadena? Is it like a game or something?
No, it's just a layer one coin. They've just found a new way to process transactions quickly while still being mining. There's like this dilemma in crypto where it's called layer one and layer two. With layer one, it's mining, and everybody wants to go with mining because it's the safest way. You can't hack. If you're gonna go layer two, which is probably proof of stake and some of that, it's much easier to hack because there's no mining machines verifying transactions. It's everything in one system. You hack that system, you can hack it. So it's just basically with mining, it's more safer.
Okay.
So they found a way, but the problem with mining is they're gonna pay a lot per transaction.
Yeah.
So if you send money with that coin, mining machines will take time to verify the transaction, which means more money being
So
spent.
More gas.
More gas fees, correct.
So insane.
Gas fees. So you're getting there.
So what happened to Cadena?
So back to the story. Cadena, now the Cadena coin, really good, 5,000 BD. So then they got this new machine also. It's called the KD6. Everybody wants to buy it. 17,000 BD is the price.
All right.
This is expensive.
For the machine.
For the machine.
Yeah.
This is back then.
This was January this year.
This year.
This year, yeah.
How much is this coin now?
He's telling the story.
That is a
you're getting
point.
there.
That is a
Okay,
point.
sorry.
That is a point right now.
So I'm talking. What's the date today? It's the third of August. Yeah, 3rd of August. So yesterday, I'm giving you the price of the machine as of yesterday. This machine right now is 3,000 BD.
Wow.
And the coin?
The coin went from being $20-something to $1.8.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
Right,
Big
but
job,
what
yeah.
caused that?
the market crash, more hash rate getting into the market. So if there's so you're looking at that and you're thinking, damn, that a lot of, it happened to a lot of people. It happened to me also. I'd say it happened to a lot of close friends of mine. And
yeah. Even for us, it's like
They hate you now. They hate you now.
but yeah, it's something that just we can't do much about.
Yeah.
And the machine, that machine now cannot start mining Bitcoin.
There's no way.
Just gonna chuck it out.
It's stuck.
Just
No,
gonna chuck it out.
no,
It's a dollar
it's-
only.
it still makes money. It was expected to make approximately 1.7 thousand BD a month. Now it's making 200 and something, 280 BD a month.
Mm-hmm.
That's before electricity.
Okay.
So after electricity, it's just go to
But
the.
that's in a down market.
It's in a down market. But again, if market goes up, it can still go back to $20 and all these machines could go back. And I really hope so.
Yeah.
But again, this is the problem with.
So what I'm hearing is, if you're doing this, this is a long-term thing. If you think
It's
you're
a
going
long
coming
term,
in and out for this for a short thing, don't do this.
Yeah, it's
What coin are you recommending at the moment? Because your machine tied to a coin. So what are you recommending to your customers right now?
So, funnily enough, I'd say Cadena now is a good option. No,
After that,
can't go much lower.
and I'll tell you why. Because the machine, I wouldn't recommend buying the big ones for 5,000. That's a big risk. I wouldn't. But they're the smaller machines, ones that don't even make sound. It's called the KD Box or the KD Box Pro. And that machine is approximately like 200 BD to 500 BD.
so it doesn't make any sound.
It doesn't make any sound. It's a silent miner.
How much does it make?
It doesn't make a lot. It's like 30 BD monthly, 40 BD monthly. It's a small miner. You're not going to be spending at least 17,000 or even 1,000. You're spending a maximum of 500.
Yeah.
A maximum.
Yeah.
And it makes no sound. It takes approximately 2 BD of electricity per month.
2 BD.
So you make your money back at the end of the year. That comes back to your 500 dinar question. 500 dinar machine.
Okay,
the KD Pro. There
So
you
if
go.
anyone's watching, you can buy the Hustle Kitchen podcast, a miner, and we'll put it over there.
Yeah. We should. If we're ever going to make one, I should have bought one machine at least so we could
You
have ran
can
it.
put it here, yeah.
Yeah, we should have got one.
Speaking of which, actually, for those who are watching us, this should look as a new environment. We're in our almost finished new studio.
It's an ongoing story.
Yeah, this is why, like I said, we should have had a bit more preparation for the thing over there, but we're just moving into our new digs.
Actually, so here's a good question then to you guys. So 500 dinars for the KD Pro, you said?
Yeah. KD Box Pro, yeah.
KD Box Pro, Cadena coin.
Yeah.
Making 30, 40 dinars a month, something like that.
Yeah, let's say 30,
Right?
lower.
2 BD electricity, you said?
Yeah.
So, and you said it makes no noise.
No noise.
So if it's sitting in this warehouse,
Yeah.
two of them, that's fine.
Yeah.
And it just makes 80 dinars a month. That's what you're saying.
I'd say go lower. So let's say 60. Let's not go 80 BD, but yeah.
So it makes 60.
Yeah.
If I buy 3 of them, then it makes.
It's always going to be set. But again,
How much power consumption would it take? Like, would this
TBD.
warehouse handle it?
200 watts. So it's 200
Yeah.
watts. So it's less than less than. So if you're running your computer, it's going to be 400 watts.
Yeah, almost.
Oh, so this is less
So
than
it's
a
less
Mac.
than a computer.
Yeah, even less than computer.
Interesting. Okay, so I have a new question for you. How many Bitcoin do you have?
How many Bitcoin do you have?
We'll put him
But
on the
I
spot.
think it's a really difficult, tough question. If I say I don't have, everyone do not believe. If I said I have a lot, everyone thinks I'm bullshit.
Yeah, well, you know, sorry, you just remind me. You sent me this link. Did you guys hear about the story in Bahrain that the student or the school or what was that? What was that? Did you hear about this?
There's a student. I don't know what university. There was a student. Oh, and he ran his mining rig, and inside the university's computer room or
Oh,
something.
so smart.
Oh no, he got caught.
He's in jail now.
So dumb. So dumb.
So yeah, they're just like, why did our price of electricity go up by a lot? And he put, I don't know how many machines.
So he clearly didn't have the KD Box Pro because it made noise, his one. That's how he got caught.
He got caught by the electricity bill.
Yeah.
But if it was silent and small in a corner, might have gotten away with it.
If you've
Wait,
only-
is that a criminal offence?
He's stealing electricity.
Not just electricity, you're making them pay money, and it's a lot of money.
It's a government school, right?
I don't know.
Or was it private school?
I don't know. You sent me the link.
Yeah, so I just saw the link, and then they're like, yeah, the guy's facing like jail time. Free him.
how long?
Free him.
Oh
Because-
my.
Huh?
Oh my.
How long is he facing?
I don't know.
It's to be honest, I
They
haven't
didn't
looked.
say.
I haven't looked that deeply into it.
Yeah, I didn't. Look
You
deeply
probably
into it.
probably saw on GDN where they just show 2 lines and then they're like, pay to subscribe to find out more.
Yes.
And no one does.
Yes.
All right, so I have another question. I've always wanted, I probably could have Googled this, but I didn't, so I'll just ask you instead. Did you guys ever hear about some dude who worked in some research center, nuclear research center, and he made the supercomputer mine Bitcoin?
No.
Apparently some dude did this. Did you hear this story?
Never.
Yeah, apparently he made the supercomputer mine Bitcoin. Is that possible, or is that like some fake news? Like, could you make a supercomputer mine Bitcoin?
It's a computer at the end of the day,
You
right?
need, but the number of GPUs you need is as.
The cost of the. If
But it's
you-
a supercomputer, doesn't have all the bits.
Yeah.
So Bitcoin,
So you
crypto
couldn't
machines.
just like be at CERN and be like, "Hey guys, look over there."
It's, and I don't think at least before you can, but now with the Bitcoin.
Yeah, this was a long time ago.
Yeah. Okay, then yeah. But right now with the hash rate being so higher, much higher than before.
Yeah.
So like 10 years ago, you could have been turn on supercomputer, quickly make it mine some coin, and then run away.
Yeah.
And then you could have been, if it's like 10 years ago, you would have been making like 70 Bitcoins probably a day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What changed?
Mining difficulty.
It became more difficult.
Yeah.
The algorithm became harder.
It's because there's more machines mining, and it's just
More rejections.
more competitive. I'd
Is
say.
this going to get harder? Is there something called halving? Do you know what halving is, Hussein?
No, I don't.
Halving. I know things.
Yes.
Listen, let me tell you about the hash rate of your halving.
So okay? I know what halving is, obviously.
Obviously.
But we
Of
need
course.
to let Hussein know what halving is.
You know, every day he likes to throw one new word out there that he knows I don't know just to make himself look smarter.
The halving is, I actually know what halving
It's
is. I'm just doing
research.
this for
It's
the audience. I know what halving is.
Yeah, so what is it? Go on.
Halving is the mining difficulty is going to get worse.
Basically, yeah.
Boom.
Does that come from harvesting? Does that word derive from harvesting?
I'm not sure about the number, but let's say when mining started with Bitcoin, a block was like 50, I think. You'd get 50 Bitcoins per block, and getting blocks was so easy. And then and every 4 years you get that halving, and once the halving so the first time you'd get 50 Bitcoins per block. Next you would go 25 Bitcoins per block.
So it halves.
It
Hence
halves.
the halving.
It's called the halving. And then after that, after 25, you get to 12.5. And after 12.5, at the current stage we're in right now, you get 6.25
So when's
per
that?
block right now.
So when's the halving?
So the halving is in 2 years' time. I think May 20.
So it's a fixed day.
It's no, it's not a fixed date, but it's when a certain amount of Bitcoin gets mined, and it's usually every 4 years when the halving is done. So it's gonna be May 2024.
Okay. So you were saying halving.
Yeah, what did you hear?
Halving, like with an R.
But
Halving.
Yeah.
Oh, is
I
my
was hearing
accent gonna-
halving.
but I'll give you guys a
That's why we got confused. Of course I know what halving is.
Yeah, come on, man, it's
Come
easy.
on. So, pronounce it properly, mate.
He taught me it. No, but like an interesting fact about halving, every time and Bitcoins, let's say history, 2 years after a halving, you'd see this big crash. And it's usually 6 months before the upcoming halving, Bitcoin's price really pumps to insane levels.
So how many times has that happened?
3 times, I think now.
So three times. It's gone. Halving happened.
Yeah.
Price goes down.
No,
wait.
price goes up insanely, and 2 years down the line,
After that, price goes down.
price really drops.
So where are we
insanely.
in that pattern now?
We're at the point of capitulation.
So okay, so we're at the bottom of that.
Well, we're still not at the bottom. We don't
Oh,
know.
sorry, we're on the way down.
So
Yeah.
It sounds like share splitting.
Yes. It does sound like share splitting.
I don't know what that is.
Did you buy any of the Amazon stock with the recent share split?
No, I did not.
You didn't buy any.
But that makes the halving make sense to me now.
Yeah.
Halving is like it's very similar.
So it makes Bitcoin more rare. So you mine less Bitcoin. So it just supply goes down, demand goes up. It's a nice model. That's the model of Bitcoin.
So does that mean if you guys who are selling these machines know this is happening, so you're saying in 2 years' time these machines are going to be very expensive potentially?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Interesting. So I need to buy me a... well, wait, I tell you about Hussein needs to buy me a Bitcoin miner. What was the expensive one? Get him to buy that.
Yeah, actually, let me tell you about that. So since you recently got married, and I had put this thought together, what gift to get you. And so if anyone's listening, by the way, and you know anyone getting married, don't ask for microwaves and kettles, right? So you actually ask the guests to split between them, to go to Ahmed at Domine,
Yeah.
It's actually not bad.
and then buy crypto mining machines as a pool. Everyone, you can only put in 100 dinar each, 50 dinars, whatever you can afford, doesn't matter. But instead of giving them a gift that they're going to chuck away or not use after a few years, it's just a gift that keeps giving back. So he'll remember us every single month when he gets paid.
Hey, that's nice, isn't it?
And we're gonna make a wedding package too. So
I really think this is the way you should make wedding packages.
Speaking of that
And this
wedding
is the
package-
gift to buy. And no one needs a toaster. Trust me. This is what they need.
In China, when people get married, does the guy have to buy the woman a really expensive ring?
Yeah.
Does the girl have to buy the guy anything?
I see. Yeah, exactly.
she has to buy.
Yeah,
so,
it's same. We talked about last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like an
Well-
expensive ring or just like his ring?
What does a girl buy?
Yeah.
I think should be actually we're not buy something like she will directly send the money.
Sorry?
Money.
She gives the money
Yeah.
to the guy.
Yeah.
And what does the guy give her?
So she buys a ring off him basically?
Wait, what?
Wait, who
She gives you money.
who pays for the wedding in China?
Because it's different. Like when people got married,
Yeah.
the man should pay to the female,
Yes.
and the female also can pay. Well, I think it should be the golden or ring or like this. Or
So they do
something-
halving
something
over there.
valuable or not like this.
So let me get. So are you married?
I'm not yet.
Okay, so when you're going to get married, if you're going to get married,
Okay.
you have to buy her an expensive ring.
Yeah,
What does she have to give you?
the money.
Like a lot,
Well,
same
money
like
for
a lot
what?
of
I
money.
think it should be almost the same value or less.
Same
value.
Okay,
So
yeah.
you're halving. That's what I'm saying. It's
That's
halving.
interesting. 'Cause that's not how it is here, is it?
Yeah.
No, we men get ripped off.
We're getting screwed in Bahrain.
Actually, we don't just get screwed. Like in the old days, we used to get screwed. Now we get really screwed because the prices go
Mahar,
up.
yeah.
Yeah. So
The women are getting more demanding.
So then somehow there needs to be a shift of like, I buy you ring, buy me machine.
No, I was. So what I'm thinking
That's
of
what
doing.
the guests should do. I'm telling you, this should not be the couple. This should be the gift from guests for the wedding.
So what I thought for marriage, if I'd ever go to the parents, I'd just go with. So I'd just get like a thing where I can put like 2 machines or 3 machines on top of each other.
I think you should take a
and push
camera
that.
crew with you.
Yeah.
For that reaction of the parents of he's bringing computers would be beautiful
But-
to record forever.
Yeah, but
It's not going to go well.
honestly, there's 2 occasions I see: weddings and when a new baby's born.
A new
that should be the
baby.
gift for the baby.
New baby.
So
That-
that's
College
his
funds.
saving college funds from now.
Yeah, because my
You should be advertising the hospital.
yeah,
What are you doing?
my sister, my wife's sister's babies. On every birthday, we send benefit pay money into a savings account.
It's waste.
It's a
Waste.
It's a
You
waste.
need a machine, I tell you.
Get them a machine.
Because she's not technical. Like I think if I said this,
You
to her, she'd
keep
be
the
like,
machine
"No,
and send the profits.
You send you hosting.
Yeah,
That's what you do.
true.
Is hosting.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
everybody. Here's
Yeah.
what's that? Jamia.
Jamia.
There needs to be Jamia for this.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It's like you're crowdfunding it. So
Crowdfunding.
do
Jamia.
you have hosting available now?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So anyone, and do they have to buy the full machine, or they can buy part of the machine?
Well,
You want to buy the wire?
They buy the
They-
full.
they have to buy
but
the
they
full one,
split
yeah.
with their friends. This is what they do. So
Okay.
every baby born, I expect them this to be the gift.
This is a very practical, sensible thing, gift to give someone rather than like a ridiculous amount of chocolates for
Yeah.
like 200 dinars.
And make them fat for no reason.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
All right, so I've got another question about China.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to have a translator if I go over there, like for business, or are
Yeah.
people going to understand me?
How's the English?
Yeah.
English for the like communication. Like
Yeah.
Generally in China.
If he travels to China, if he goes to China,
I think so. Yeah, a lot of like Chinese people can speak English.
So we won't get lost in
Really?
translation.
Maybe you need to bring a translator too.
Okay, because people here don't understand me.
But I think
But it's just
for-
my accent.
But I think for the daily life,
I often, the people are used to the American accent, so I get a lot of, what?
what?
Mate,
people don't
it's because you don't speak English properly. I'm telling you.
Oh,
I've
is
been
that
trying to
right?
tell you for years.
So you're telling me everyone understands you?
Of course they do.
Yeah.
I'm a chameleon. I adapt. You were too stubborn to adapt your accent.
yeah, you do sound fairly British when you speak. It's
I mean, that's my accent. That's where I grew up.
Yeah.
Now he's making it even more British.
I wish. I wish.
Well, it's my accent.
No, it does. It does actually travel now, according to the TV show I'm watching. What's that one recently? I think we were watching it at the same time. It was a London one. They were like,
the
gangs.
Top Boy.
Top Boy.
Top Boy, yeah.
Wagwan
Did you watch
fam.
Top Boy?
Yeah, of course. Of course. That's a different accent, though. That's
It's
a-
a show about central London criminals, I guess.
Okay.
But the way they speak is different from the way I speak. But it influenced my accent a little.
Wagwan.
Because he's posh.
Oh, let me hear you do it.
You're Wagwan, big man.
Oh, wow.
Wanna shank me, fam?
That's the thing. This crypto mining machine's got to give us food, mate. Want the food?
Let's hear you do the same thing that way he said. The Wagwan.
Wagwan.
No, that's not.
I don't have it. I don't have it, mate. I don't have it. All right, let's get back to crypto for a second. So, if someone bought directly from China and bypassed you, as an example, what would that look like? So I buy one machine, and you're going to be like, I can't be bothered because it's one. You're a wholesaler. Like, do you send one?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I think it's for business. I think it's okay.
But like even if sending
You should be like, at least buy 5 or
Yeah,
go
no,
away.
you could you could buy one, but it's usually the price would be higher even if you're gonna.
So you
just
get a
buy
high,
one.
so you get a high price.
Higher risk.
Obviously, shipping costs more, and then you get the machine. What do? Just plug it in,
Yeah.
and then you don't know what, or you know what you're doing, or you don't know what you're doing, and you get no servicing from that.
Yeah, of course. Like if you buy some machine, like even if there's some machine like only $100, like which then it's nice.
Yeah.
If you buy this machine, even the shipping cost is almost the same like the machine's price. So
Oh, really?
we would like to you can try like maybe more like 5 or 10 like this.
Do you know? I'll be honest. What I normally do is like I go into Alibaba and I'll find something and I'll be like, I'm gonna order 20,000 of these, but I need a sample to check it out, so I can get the sample for free.
You know they have a sample button.
No, they don't send it normally for like. I want it free.
Not free.
I want free sample.
I don't think you can get a free mine.
Depends on the product. Depends on the product.
You've got
But
free.
I get at like the lowest price on the quantity scale, the spreadsheet they give you.
All right. On a separate note, so TikTok in China is not called TikTok.
Yeah.
How do you say that properly?
It's like, I think it should be Douyin.
Douyin.
Yeah.
Didn't you hear me say that before? It was Douyin.
yeah.
Douyin is TikTok.
But it's the same platform, right?
Yeah,
So you
same
can
platform.
find my account there, or you only find Chinese accounts.
I wanted to know.
Only Chinese account.
So,
So
if
it's not the same.
Yeah.
so it's the same company, but if, like I'm posting on my TikTok now, that's not turning
So-
up in Douyin.
Yeah. The Chinese people, the Chinese user cannot see this.
See us.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
So let me.
Yeah.
This is.
It's not just like Instagram or Twitter like this.
Yeah, I have a theory, and I want what I was thinking, and you could tell me it was right.
Okay.
I feel like the Chinese TikTok is probably like got a lot more normal, a lot more educational informed, not this stupid dances.
This is
and
what I wanna
stupid
know.
people.
What's in it?
I feel like they corrupt the West, but they keep their Chinese content is like
Like, what is it? Is it people
proper.
doing stupid dances as well?
proper. It's proper.
proper, mate.
So you have wait. Can you access Guanyin right now?
Yeah, of course. It's Douyin.
Douyin.
So does Douyin have silly people doing silly
Let's
things?
open our feeds and let's all see what we get on our TikToks. And you open your Douyin.
Okay.
And then let's see what inane things I've got.
I think it should be different.
Mine is Andrew Tate.
All right.
Andrew Tate, top G.
Mine is Bovlix.
Did you get Andrew Tate? I literally got Andrew Tate as the
pouring
first.
the ostrich egg into a pan. I watch weird stuff, I guess.
What's yours?
I think this should be like the big data.
Dictator.
Big data.
Big data.
It's like it's
Okay,
different.
so
Like
I-
What did you get in your feed?
I don't know. It's some interesting.
See,
some-
okay, can you just flip a few?
Okay.
I just want to see if you get stupid people doing stupid dances or not.
yeah, of course, stupid people.
See, not
it's the
much. See, no way.
Like some funny things in
No,
your daily.
funny is cool.
Yeah,
That's not fun.
between the couple, like your friend, like this. It's almost. I think the content, like the form, is.
Do you
almost
get
the same.
any sexual content in China on TikTok?
Never.
See, that's what I'm saying. They only corrupt the West.
Well, okay, so I have a different question. So in Bahrain,
Let's just say they do control, and actually, China has a social ranking system, right?
Yeah, social
profile.
ranking system.
How's your social profile over there?
Like you know Alipay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, let's say it's also a system about the
Social ranking.
like ranking your
Yeah.
credit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're ranked here
Right.
anyway. It's your credit score.
No. I think you can explain it. So literally, I've heard it's like your social ranking as a
I have
person.
more questions about this Douyin before we go into the social ranking. I want to
Okay.
go back. Okay, so there's like 1 billion people in China, right?
Yeah.
And we've got 2 million people in Bahrain. And if I posted my video and I got 90,000 views, how many views do you get in China?
I cannot see anyone. Like from your posting.
No. If you post on Douyin,
Oh, so how many people would like to view?
yeah, well,
or
what's
like?
the average views? Because it's like so many people. Like, are
yeah,
you getting
give-
like a
give
million
like
views
a-
every video?
Every video. If you have a for example, you have a follow. It should be followers, right?
Yeah. No, but I don't have a
you
lot
don't
of
have to have
followers, and I got 90,000.
Okay,
He,
so
So, like, are
he
you
got it
getting, like-
once and he will not let this go.
That's right. So my question is, because there's so many people, does it mean like you just post and it's just like 1 million people automatically see my
I
picture
doubt
of
it.
toast?
How many people see your post?
my post.
Yeah.
It's still like right now. I think maybe just feel like maybe 10 or 20 like this.
10, 20 what?
Oh, you know, but I think it's 100. No, sorry. If like I'm talking about how many people can like
No, when you
click and say-
when you post, yeah,
I think
how many
should be
views
the-
do you get average?
500 to 1,000 like
And
this.
how many followers do you have?
Only 100, I think.
Okay.
So you're getting 5 times the amount of views compared
Yeah.
to followers you have.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So you're not getting millions of.
Because I was like, it's 1 billion people, and that means everyone. Is it the same type of content? Like that? Have you seen the TikTok outside of China? What it's like?
It's like I think so, almost the same as Instagram. I think
No.
it's not it's different.
Do you get any English content?
No,
It's all Chinese.
all Chinese.
All Chinese.
All Chinese.
Oh, that's why you don't get silly people. I'm telling you.
I think all the like
English people are silly on TikTok. I'm not gonna lie.
English speaking.
English speaking people.
Not being racist. I'm saying the whole world that's English speaking.
All the accounts like in Douyin, like TikTok in China, they are like registered in China or was registered by Chinese phone number or WeChat or like this. So there's no foreign account, foreign IP.
Yeah, but you have people who speak English in China.
Yeah.
And they don't have like their own like subculture community where they're like, yo, here's my favorite Chinese restaurant in China. Aren't they like food? Are there food bloggers on this? Like, here's my avocado toast.
I don't know.
I don't know.
There isn't?
I was gonna ask him a question like back to mining. Just like, you've been to the Middle East now. What's the biggest problem you've had? Like, or you've seen the biggest problem with mining?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
We should be asking questions, but that's a good question.
It was a good one, yeah. Because I always wanted to know. I never asked. What's the biggest problem you've seen with mining, like in the Middle East?
The biggest problem in Middle East, right?
Yeah.
With
For
mine.
us,
Yeah.
if we didn't like have the local distributor, I think should be the trust.
Trust.
Yeah.
So, does your company pay good commissions? Do they want an Arabic-speaking person to be
they've
on the
got
sales
one.
team?
They've got
On
one.
the sales team, you get all the Alibaba for the Alibaba direct chats.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, we have to like wrap this up, by the way.
Okay.
But I have one question. Have you tried a Chinese restaurant in the Middle East?
Not yet. Till not yet.
I want to compare.
There's
I
David
want to know the
Stir-Fry
comparison between
I don't like
Chinese.
it.
You don't like David Stir-Fry Crazy?
I can't. No.
What?
I liked it before.
The
then
one in Adlia?
Yes.
You don't like it?
No, like, I've been there once before. It was really good. Then I tried it again, and it was, I don't know. Just didn't like
You
it.
know, something is, at least in London, do you remember shredded duck and pancakes?
Yeah.
Is it shredded in China? The duck and pancakes?
Ducks and pancake.
Duck and pancakes. Is that, do you guys don't have duck and pancakes?
That's a Western version of Chinese food.
Is it? I don't know. I don't think so. Chinese people were giving this to me at their house.
They have duck rice.
Yeah, so you know when you shred the duck?
Oh yeah.
See?
Oh, like
With pancakes.
It's a duck with a pancake.
Yeah.
Duck
Yeah,
and
duck
pancakes.
and pancake,
Thank
yeah.
you,
Oh,
Hussein.
is that so? You call them? You call it?
No,
like
it's
a
actually
duck?
duck and pancake. You don't need to call it shredded.
Okay.
Yeah, so in China, is it shredded or is it chopped into lumps? This is something that personally bothers me a lot. It's very niche.
Okay, I don't
Like
know.
you know, like,
These are the thoughts that keeps Omar up at
we would
night.
like to.
Okay,
If the duck is
there's a
shredded,
reason. It makes a difference, okay? Because in Bahrain they don't shred the duck; they cut it, which is faster, but it's less tasty.
Shrub, I think shrub. Yeah.
So it's shredded.
Yeah.
Because in Bahrain it's not shredded.
Yeah.
I just want to put this out there. Chinese restaurants.
All right, guys.
please don't shred
On that thought, and we'll leave him staying up at night with these thoughts.
I think that is-
We got to wrap it up here. So thanks everyone for tuning in, and see you on the next one.
all right, thanks.